Deep impact. 1 second, 1 minute, one event, one day can change a lot of things in life forever. And when the things are changed, life is no more same than after.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Not tea actually. I would like green tea.
Green tea?
Yes, please.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I will make that now.
External damages and wounds can be repaired and healed, but internal damage of mind and wounds makes house in your head somewhere permanently. Even a simple action of door knock or a mobile message tone can trigger those wounds and memories. Which coffee is it? Which green tea is there? Tetley?
No, I'm afraid not. But they do have Clipper, which is quite nice. Is that okay?
Yep.
Cool, yeah.
Even I like that one. That one is also nice.
Okay, yeah.
Then I would like to have a big cup.
A big...
Not too much. Oh yeah, the white one, that is okay, not the flowery one.
Okay, not the flowery
Yep.
one. Okay. I actually got the flowery one for you. Because I thought it looked nice.
I love that one, but it would the quantity
It's
would
not
be really
big.
small.
Yeah, it's a big one. So, how's your week been? Has it been okay?
Last week, apart from Friday, yes.
Yes.
I'm going to take you on a very emotional journey of 4 hours of mourning and morning. Well, actually, when it came in my mind, and I came to understand that it is for Refugee Week. We are installing Sit with Mafwa, and Refugee Week we are doing this project. So I thought myself, let me bring this story out, which is unseen or untold, I think, actually.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
sometimes, things go unseen. If it not happened with you, you won't remember the story. So, but this is actually not the story. It's real life. It's really happened.
Yeah.
But what happened, that impacted me so badly.
Yeah.
That situation, and yes.
Yeah.
It is far away from traffic and town. It is a remote area somewhere far in a jungle behind the walls called detention center. As free birds sing sweetly, so caged birds sing sadly. There are many sections, units named by birds, avocet, dove, robin, and hummingbird, where couples used to be in those cages. While I was waiting for my breakfast in the queue, literally, I feel like coffee. The coffee machine and the smell of the coffee. It literally attracts me at all. When my turn comes, I'm going to grab my coffee there.
Yeah.
And the hot porridge and milk and oranges and bananas. Those smell like really. That smell feel like hungry.
Yeah.
But when I turned up picking up my breakfast, I literally ended up picking one banana, orange, and a cup of milk. So I can feel like the surrounding is there. There is the things are there in front of me, but there is no appetite. That the fear and anxiety and stress just killed my all appetite.
Yeah.
So I was just settling in my room, and there was a door knock. My heart started pounding. Hello? Hello? Officer was on the door, and before she speak out something, I started panicking. Oh, what a stress I was going through. This door knock was for my roommate. Officer asked her to come to the unit office. I was alone in the room and was thinking of my roommate. My heart was pounding and I was nervous and I was thinking something is going to happen. So I was thinking what is going to happen with her today.
Yeah.
And then because when they call to the unit office means something is there.
Okay.
And it's her turn, sometimes my turn. So I was just thinking about her, what's going to happen. And meanwhile, while I was just thinking of that thing, my mobile phone had a big ringtone, message alert, not ringtone actually, sorry about that. It was a message alert tone, and it's really, I hate that message alert and ting ting, anyways, I started again panicking just before even seeing that message. What is that message for?
Mm-hmm.
When I saw that message, it was says legal, and I started again, oh my god, so meaning legal, it says that the message says that legal, so you have to go to immigration office upstairs.
Does the message say anything else, or does it literally just say legal?
No, when you have some messages, where the message from.
So
right?
The message was from legal.
It just says legal, but you have to open it and see what is actually there.
Mm-hmm.
As like in a normal phone, when you have your friend, you see the message, but you can't read actual message what is there in.
Mm-hmm.
So the message was legal. I thought, oh my gosh, now what? So I was just, I thought, okay, let me go. So when I went upstairs, in detention, officers always there to take us there up and come back. But the thing is, what annoys me, and actually not annoying, actually it is a kind of a sound of stress, I can say.
Yeah.
The keys every single time, but already you are inside, you're not going to run away nowhere, but even then they keeps on locking the door and unlocking the door. So even when you're on the next door, they again lock the other doors, the door behind you. So every time the sound of that keys, because they have a bunch of key in their pocket, in the pouch, so it's like that sound so weird to me, to be honest. I came back to my room from legal, and it was already 11 o'clock. My head was heavy and was thinking to have a cup of tea. Fire alarm goes on. I thought it might be testing as they do in normal routine. Fire alarm was continuously on and didn't stop. I opened my door to see what is going on. What I saw was more panicking. All women from their rooms were outside, gathered in the lobby. There was a cluster of women chattering, few women talking in their language. Other side, women were crying and screaming. I was completely stunned and stood at my door to figure out what is happening. Fire alarm goes on and on. Officers are rushing and locking the doors of all units. No one can come from other units to this side. Stay where you are. Fear was hovering everywhere in detention center. What I saw was most of the women out of their room. The cluster of a woman is there. Some of them, they're talking which language I didn't know. They're talking in their language. I said, what is happening here? Yeah. Few of them, they were crying and screaming, and now I was thinking whom to ask. I was literally confused, even panicking. All the things was, and even that kind of, what can you say, that butterflies in your stomach. That kind of effect.
Yeah.
It keeps on coming on and on and on. I thought myself, come on, stop. But I just took courage and stood where the women were talking in the language which I was familiar with.
Yeah.
And even before I asked something, then my roommate I saw rushing towards me,
Mm-hmm.
and I asked her, what happened? What's going here? She told me about one couple who were in Hummingbird unit. That morning, 2 couples went for breakfast in canteen and went back in their rooms. 2 couples were friendly and used to chat from their room, leaving their doors of their room wide open. Both couples were in their own rooms, from which one couple's husband was sitting on the bed and was drinking energy drink and suddenly fell down, hitting his head on the middle table. Couple from the opposite room ran to this room to help him. But what? He died at the spot. Can't believe. That man was very young in age, without no underlying conditions.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden that happened. I think the stress was the one that killed him. That is my opinion or my point. I don't know what actually happened, but it was very unpredicted, unnatural thing happened. I have a deep impact of that day in my life. Even today, a door knock is panicking me, and I hate message alert tones. What is paper? I got my papers. What is border? Death has no borders. What is life? There are no answers to these questions.